Okay guys, welcome back to SP Vids, the #1 place to learn about your SP, and today is another one for the Master Series. If you've not checked out the Master Series before, there should be a playlist on the channel somewhere. I can probably link to it somehow. Basically all it's about is mastering the SP, specifically specific effects on the SP. So that's what the Master Series is about, like mastering the isolator, mastering a DJ effects looper, mastering delay, that kind of thing. I mean, I've not got around to doing most of those yet, to be honest, but I will do. In today's Master Series, we're talking about Effect 14, which is called Bit Crash, and it's pretty great. In the description, it is described as produces an extreme lo-fi effect. So that's music to our ears, right, guys? As lo-fi producers, that's what we want to hear. We want extreme lo-fi-ness. And you've got the 3 dials that control this effect, as usual on the SP. First dial, according to the manual, adjusts the sample rate, and it will show RAT in the display. Second dial controls bit depth, and it says bit in the display, and the third dial displays filter. So what I found from this effect is basically dial 1 and 2 are redundant as far as I'm concerned. I can't get anything to sound nice using those. I'll just give you an example of the kind of noises that they make. So let's have a go on this. I've got a few soul samples in here at the moment that I've just been playing around with. So that sort of whirring noise that you can hear, it's like a high-pitched whirring noise. A lot of the lo-fi effects across the SP series make that sort of noise, and I've never really got on with it. I don't really like it. But I found out that if you tweak the effects on this a little bit, you can get it to sound amazing, and you don't get all that whirriness. I mean, guys, take on board that these Master Series like effects tutorials, they are my opinion at the end of the day, but I'm just trying to help you get the best possible sound out of the SP. But I mean, always feel free to experiment with these sounds in your own time and see what noises you like. You might like different sounds to me, so it's always worth listening to what I say and then just completely forgetting what I say and trying your own thing as well at the same time. So I just thought I'd add that in. But okay, so let's look. This is the sound which I like to make with a bit crash. So okay, that whirring noise, I don't like it. That's basically controlled by dial 1, right? So I'm just gonna turn dial 1 off. Okay, that pretty much sounds like the original now. Now bit depth, I think this one was. Yeah, bit depth. I think because this is off, the way I like to set this up, that means that this doesn't really do anything unless you're physically moving it. So you can make it distort a bit like that, which could be kind of cool if you're going for extreme lo-fi, as the manual actually says. So it could be cool to use live if you're trying to, make some stuff sound all like screwed up and that. But this is where the magic comes in for me. So I put that one to 0. I put this one to 0, and now we have the filter depth effect. Well, it's not an effect. It's just controlling how much of the effect is on the SP. And I mean, listen to this. This is what I'm talking about, guys. This is why this box is so good. That just sounds so nice. And that could be used live, definitely, if you wanted to destroy a song. I mean, listen to that. It sounds like it's 20 leagues under the sea, do you know what I'm saying? You can fade that in. It's beautiful. So what I found is round about this sort of point, it's just such a nice effect. It's a really clean sort of lo-fi sound, if that makes any kind of sense. Probably doesn't. And that's why I really like it. I can't believe I haven't even looked at this effect before and thought, well, now that I've discovered this, I've definitely got to do a tutorial on it. So yeah, have a play around, guys. I mean, one of the things that I've noticed with this is you might have to compress the sample after you've used this effect, because as you can see, I mean, seems to make it a little bit quieter, so you might have to resample onto another pad. In fact, should we just do it? Okay, so let's resample onto 7. That's a free pad. Okay, and now let's compress that. That's MFX 12. Okay, so I had to do a little bit of fiddling around there. So I've got it to sound a little bit loud, not as loud as I would have liked from the compressor, to be honest, but I have got my volume down a little bit. You probably can't see that. There you go. So I haven't got it all the way up. It's just because that's the level I'm recording at the moment. So that probably is quite loud. But listen to that. I mean, that's what we've got now. This is what we had originally. Quite a clean sort of Motown sound, sort of soul Motowny sound, and now we've got. I just think that sounds really nice. So I hope you liked that video, guys. That is it, basically. I just wanted to quickly show you Effect 14, which is Bit Crash, not Bit Crunch, as I think that kind of thing is usually called Bit Crunch, but it's called Bit Crash on the SP404sx. I assume the A has got it because it's basically the same. Older SP models, not so sure. Okay, guys, so I hope that helps in your production. I really like that effect quite a lot, actually. I think that is actually my current favourite effect, just because I found that and I messed around with it and I just thought, I can't believe the sound that's generated. It sounds amazing. And of course, as you know, with Resample, you could always just go and do it over the top of it again. See, that's why I don't like that whirring effect. I mean, that did sound quite cool then, but I don't particularly like that whirring effect that you get with sort of bit crunch and stuff. So I got rid of that in dial 1. I got rid of the bit rate in dial 2, or bit depth, is it? Sorry, bit depth. Bit rate, bit depth off, and just play around with the filter, and it's got lots of extreme lo-fi goodness in that, that's for sure. The booklet wasn't lying, to be fair. Thank you to everyone that subscribed over the last few months. I know I keep saying this over and over again, it's probably boring for you to hear, but the growth of the channel is actually crazy, and I'm getting about 150 subs a month at the moment, which is just so cool for me, guys. So thank you so much. Thanks to everyone that's liking the videos. Thanks to everyone that's give us a thumbs up on the video that you watch. Always feel free to leave a comment. I might start doing question and answer videos once a week, because I am actually getting inundated with questions at the moment about the SP, and I love teaching you guys, but it is getting a bit overwhelming at the moment, and I'm trying my best to keep up, and I've got my own sort of social life and that kind of thing, which I'm trying to do at the same time, so it is getting a bit overwhelming, so I might just take like the most important questions once a week and just start answering them in a video. Let me know if you think that's a good idea, and I will try and reply to your comments if I can, but I don't always have time, especially at the moment. I've got a few other projects going on at the moment as well. I'm trying to redo my entire bathroom in my house, which is proving to be a bit, I think I might have bitten off a bit more than I could chew. And also, I'm going to be rebuilding this very desk which everything's on here. I'm thinking I might do a video about that as well, because it just hasn't got enough space on it, and I just want to have my turntable next to my piece. And yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you're enjoying everything that I'm doing, and take it easy and just keep making beats and keep improving yourselves, guys. I'll see you soon.